Was,
Go ahead. Look at that.
it's freeze now. Made my
What have you
computer
been
not
eating?
sweet.
Tired of all food? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, a little bit. I've been juicing a little bit, but I'm getting tired of juicing too.
I hate the worst thing about juicing is that like obviously prepping takes so long.
Dude, it takes hella long to cut the apples and the carrots. Oh my god.
In like 5 minutes, you're like.
And then having to clean the machine too. Oh my god. Yeah. It's annoying. And Josh was like,
I've never had a juicer, but I've used a Vitamix. And Vitamix, simple. Water, a couple of soap, run it. You know what I mean?
done, ready to go.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of reminds me of like Usana products. Just saying. That kind of makes me think about that.
The blender bottle?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I haven't done no replacement in a while, but dude, I love those shit.
Yeah. Right. It reminded me of that. I'm like, oh yeah, it reminds me of the, yeah, chocolate. The chocolate? Yeah.
All right. I'm ready.
I mean, I've done a mix of like frozen foods, takeout like pizza. Like lately, I've been doing a lot of been working a lot, so I just been eating out a lot.
Well, actually, that's good if you're working because it's like if you're busy, it's like quick meals to just eat and like
Yeah, I
clean
mean,
things.
yeah. I've been doing like a lot of like curries, like Asian curries, Indian curries.
What city are you in, Josh?
San Mateo. Yeah, I just recently moved to Daly City though.
Oh, you're in Daly City. Where in Daly City are you now? I'm not going. Is that like in the Mission or South City kind of thing, or like Pacifica?
I think he's like near
Daly City.
you.
I'm in Daly City.
I thought he was near you.
Yeah, but like near the Mission Daly City, Pacifica Daly City, or like Serramonte. See,
Josh doesn't know.
I know this area. I only know where my family lives.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, I think in like the Westmore area.
Got it. Okay. Oh, hey, TJ, where you were?
Where I was.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's like that. There's that school on my street. I'm by Pacific.
Oh, gotcha. You're near that center. Okay. That's what I went for, Daly City. Oh, Mansion 99.
Well, that's where I used to live.
Where's
You know, I never had pork.
We live?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're just talking about food in Daly City.
Yeah, we are.
Hey,
Where does you live at? Words out.
Words out.
It's it, Joe. It's it, Josh. It's it.
Like pinpoint. Pinpoint.
Yeah, bro. We all know now. All right, I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna go live on what's it? IG. Yeah, that's a whole nother step. You know that? You know stuff I have to do every day. This is why I had to start to chill out the podcast for a while. I was like, this is stressful. So much.
Game time, show time.
So much. So much.
Okay, Gabe says it's bus free on YouTube, so we're good.
Yeah, he said it was bus free.
Cool.
So we're good. We're finally. Wish I had done this earlier. I didn't, because I only heard my end. I didn't hear buzzing on my end. I didn't test with everybody else. I guess.
I know. I hear a weird noise, but maybe it's just computer.
There's a little thing, but
It's tolerable.
it's okay for us, not for the yeah.
You guys are all right.
Good for the people. For the
I
people.
don't care about you guys. You guys will be fine.
Yeah, we'll live.
But yeah, the poor Heidi, she hopped on. She's like, I can't hear.
The mouth is
Oh,
never happy.
Oh,
What?
you're about to be high?
Huh?
You're about to be high too?
I don't know. We'll see. But luckily, it's 9 p.m. and I'll just go to bed.
Yeah, it's early.
Good point.
It's early. It's early. All right, I'm gonna go live on Instagram, and then you guys can. Ow. I know. Oh man. So post episode, guys. This is what we do. We talk about random shit. You guys can kind of say whatever.
Cover? Like anything?
I mean, if you want to talk about
Anything goes?
yeah, anything goes.
Whatever you want to talk about.
Yep.
Nincompoop.
What'd you call me?
Say anything?
And so it's gonna go live, and I'm gonna go live on OBS. Oh, that was b-boy stuff. Okay. And I think I'm streaming already. Did you already go in there? What are you doing?
No, I'm waiting for your live on IG.
Did it pop up?
No, not yet.
Should
There
have
it
popped.
is. Okay. I just refreshed.
Oh, I can't go on my own. I was on my own picture. It's been a minute. I'm rusty.
You go on your Y day. Go on your.
It's been a minute. I'm rusty. I'm rusty, and I've been drinking a little bit. That's okay.
Hey.
Cheers to that. All right, guys. So post episode, what we're gonna talk about? Oh, Beat Wars. All right. So, guys, post episode. Let's talk about. I know we talked about being catfished.
Oh.
It is.
Yeah, it was rough.
So we gotta hear your story of being catfished. I look like evil. My picture, I look like pretty evil with this light on and just. I don't even have the hat anymore. It's no more game time. No more festivities. Festivities. Yeah, festivities. Whatever, man.
Yeah. Well, it was. I think, just thinking about it, it was definitely an OkCupid person. You know, I looked at it and we set up we were talking for a good week or two, and then we decided to kick it. And it's gonna sound really, really mean, but I was definitely like, when we actually kicked it, like we went down to the beach in Pacifica. It was nice, ate a little bit. It just didn't look like the same person. And it was obviously throwback.
Damn. Like, what did she look like before?
Just a nice Cambodian, possibly.
Cambodian, possibly. It's hard to get those mixed up.
With a full set of hair.
Oh, it's easy to mix that up.
Yeah, with a full set of hair.
Full set of hair.
And then I had to go back, and the issue was that's not what she looked like when she showed up. I don't know. I've never cut off a hangout so short ever. Like, I felt bad. But I was like, man, this is not.
Did you say I had to go? There's something I had to do? Or what did you say?
I mean,
I pulled some stupid shit. Like, I was like, God, it's getting really late. I'm really tired.
I mean, even though she didn't look like her or was her back then, like, was, you know, like we were talking before in the other episode, you know, was there a vibe, you know, like chemistry?
No.
Like, no.
It felt like the person I had been talking with and chatting with for a week or two totally didn't translate to in person.
Oh, I hate that.
And
I forgot about that.
Things were forced. So
Yeah.
I cut that shit off. Like, I was like, oh man, it's Sunday. It was Sunday, so I was able to say that I had work the next day. But it was just bad. And then I also, and this is just me being, and this is why I'm single in my mid-30s, kind of picky. And I looked back in reflection because I noticed I don't have the best grill. Like I have this very sexy gap, but
Nothing wrong with it.
no, I don't think so either. But I still felt bad because when I looked at her grill and I was like,
Oh.
and so like I cut it off. Like I was like I can't. So I felt like I was catfish, and I looked back at the pictures, and there was and I made a rule as a result. I need to see pictures with smiling with teeth.
I mean that's understandable. Was it on? What was it on Tinder or Bumble? What was it on?
This is okay, Cupid.
Okay, Cupid.
This is
Oh wow.
This is like 2000. I want to say 2013.
Okay, Cupid. I haven't even heard that after a long time.
Yeah.
It's like a website, isn't it?
Huh?
No,
Yeah.
Like how like Match.com kind of thing.
Yeah, and there's an app, and so that was tough. That was tough, but it was a one and done.
My sister-in-law Jackie said you should do virtual FaceTime first.
Yeah.
But-
I know.
But you know what, man? Sometimes we get those. I mean, usually it's kind of sus when someone's like, "Oh, something's wrong with my camera. I can't really."
I can't show you.
They give me like an excuse.
I'm curious. Did you ever have any other form of contact other than through direct messaging? Like, did you ever like on the phone?
Yeah. No, there was those phone calls too.
Oh, word, but like,
But maybe that's just like first hangout jitters. Like this is awkward. And either way, like I don't know, and I feel bad and feel really felt I put too much stock in that, right? But it is what it is. It happened, and obviously because there's a whole show, we know it happened.
I mean, some of them are successful though. Like even though they don't look like the person, it's like they're still the same personality they spoke to, and it works out. But if it was still awkward on the actual date, then it's like what happened to the person I was talking to?
I can't say I was necessarily catfished. I mean, I've seen some women without makeup, and they look completely different. I don't know if that's the same
Women
thing.
put on like a face, man.
Yeah,
kinda, I guess I could see that.
yeah.
Some women put on like
That's completely different though.
I was like, oh, you don't look like, you know what I mean? The pictures. I mean, I kind of look at them like, oh, huh. I guess she's without makeup today. Okay. The first date, like, you know.
Did you still find them attractive?
Yeah, once you put on makeup, I was like, all right, cool. This is.
hey, so it's not even about the personality.
I mean, personality is a key factor,
Personality is everything.
but what really got me there was the physical. Like, you know, you selling me on the physical if we're going off dating apps, right? Like, we all kind of look at that. She said eyebrows.
Eyebrows for days.
Eyebrows.
I remember it wasn't really like it was kind of, I remember it was like a moment where I realized something about myself. I remember I got connected with this lady, and like I think I like talked to her on the phone or something. I don't know, somehow like may have like, I don't know how, but I think I met her through my cousin, and we were like probably chatting on AIM. And then it was back when it was MySpace, and I remember I just like kind of refused to look at her profile. I was like, I vibe with her. Like we talk, chat. It's pretty cool. I look forward to talking to her. And then like when I finally I got excited to meet her, and then when I met her, I was just like, oh, I didn't realize how important it was for me to like be attracted to someone. I was like, yo, and then I like kind of like dipped down and didn't talk to her again for a while.
Yes, sir.
I guess.
Ghosted. What was it? What was it? Was there a specific thing?
I think it was like I kind of had this idea in my head about
What she would look like.
like I was like, oh, this is kind of fun, and I look forward to talking to her. I think there was like a emotional connection and like a rapport that was built, and then I kind of like was kind of thinking like, oh, cool, and then like maybe like with that would like translate into like some sort of a physical, but it did not. It was like, oh, okay, this is like friend vibes at most. Okay, she's probably a cool person. That wasn't what I was looking for.
Yeah.
Well, that's the leap, right?
Yeah.
That's the leap. You gotta like be in the same space. Like I work in high school, so not that I'm gonna like in choosing your college or university
Yeah.
partner, but you kind of gotta visit.
Yeah.
Like,
Kinda gotta.
Gotta check
Okay.
it out. Gotta test the waters.
see.
When collecting information, right? To make a decision.
Oh, like do your research. I see. Scout it out.
Okay. Well, to what degree? How in depth of a visit?
That's a really good question.
Like, should you?
I think just meeting up and like seeing how the conversation goes in person, and then now, sadly, virtually, right? Can you hold a FaceTime without a weird lull, right? That's the challenge for me, at least. I think that's important to have a conversation, see how it flows. That's the vibe, right? But you could feel it when shit sucks, though.
Yeah, I think we're old enough to feel it.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you have nothing to talk about, you already know. You don't
Yes.
have to act like you're tired and tell them that you're out working.
Like I went on this date with this guy and we were like really vibing. We were friends before, and then like we'd talk till 2 a.m. every night, right? And then finally like I took PTO off my job just to go on this date. And I went on the date. We were at the beach, got food, and he did not talk at all. I'm thinking like we talked hours and we're friends, and then we went on the date and it was just whack. And I'm just like, what? And then like next day I hit him up, he just responds like, oh, I was sleeping, and I'm like, okay, what happened? I kind of let it go, and then like after I kind of like slowly stopped talking to him, he's like, oh, what's up? What happened to you? I'm like, what happened to you?
Wait, you both hung out and there was no talking on his part?
No, like both of us, like I would force the conversation almost, and we're hanging out like from like lunch till like the evening. And I'm like, I took PTO to kick it with you so I can go on this date, and like there was like nothing, and we would talk like before for like hours on the phone at night till 2 a.m. It's like, what happened? Like what you were saying, like when you hung out with that girl, like the vibe just wasn't there anymore. I'm like, yeah, I don't know what it is. Like that's why I get scared when I go on a date. If I talk to a guy hell on the phone, I'm so scared of like the in person if the vibe is just gone. I don't know what happened, but he's just like not there like the way he was before.
Feel that. Could you just say that that's just jitters?
I don't know.
Allow me all to try again.
He said
No,
jitters.
He didn't even try again, hang out. Like not till like a while later. It's like, oh, what happened to you? And I was like,
he's a quitter.
that was a bad experience. I was like, okay. And now, how many years pass? He's still like hitting me up and everything. I'm like, no.
So you're like one and done.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I don't know. People get nervous, right?
Yeah.
There's kind of like there could be like a performance anxiety.
That's true.
I would want to know that because that's my perspective as a girl. It's like, okay, so what's happening on the guy's part? Like, what's going on? You were hella feeling me. Where'd you go?
Why doesn't your charisma from text and phone carry over like in person charisma?
Yeah. Like, yeah, what happened to the guy? Like, did you just get like the nerves? And then after that, kind of like lightly ghosted? And I'm just like, okay, we're friends. Like, tell me what's up. Like, oh, I just been really tired. And then I'm like,
You tired?
yeah, he said he was like taking a nap when I hit him up. And I was like,
Yeah, we all know what that.
go?
We all know, fellas. We all know what that
You
means.
playing? You playing? That's not cool.
and now that I'm not chasing anymore, and now he's like hitting me up again. And this is like years later. I'm just like,
That's always the case, but that's also, like we said, COVID loneliness.
oh, good point.
COVID
Hey, that's real. I remember in the beginning, I did hit up someone that like I hadn't talked to them, and they're like,
Oh,
are you just texting everyone in your phone book right now? It's like,
They said that?
the response was like, are you just texting everyone in your phone book right now? Like,
You haven't spoken in hella long.
Oh wow, I deserve that. Okay.
That's hella funny.
That's a really big test, though. Honestly, like I feel like that. I give them a lot of respect for pointing that out, for pressing you on. So that's pretty straightforward. And I think I don't know. I respect that because like
Yeah, no, I respect it.
yeah, like I know that there are a few folks that absolutely were like, "Why are you checking this one out?" But this is a catalytic experience. What we're going through right now. This shit is fucking weird.
Yeah.
And so if you really do care about somebody, you are gonna check. You just see what's up. But yeah, for a significant other or someone from your past to check in.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's a good point. It makes me think about these people that started hitting me up, like my exes, which are not on here. So, like, they are hitting me up saying, "Oh, Thanksgiving."
So what's good? How's everything? Family's
Christmas.
good.
Like, yeah, how's your daughter? I'm like, where you been?
Out of your work, etc. Yeah.
Dang.
Can I fill a void for you?
Hey,
Damn.
that's the truth.
It's bad. No, it's bad. Like, and I will speak for myself. Just in March and April, like, yeah, the thirst was real. My OnlyFans history is bad.
See.
It's bad. Thirst is real.
I threw you the song "You Got It Bad" by Usher.
Gotta do it for the one time. All right, so
Like the siren.
just gotta do it every time. But all right, so question I want to ask, like, okay, I can ask everybody this. What was your guys' most toxic relationship? The most toxic. What's up, Kim? Hey, Kim, just by the way, we fixed the buzz, so you can hop on Twitch too if you want.
Define what you mean by toxic, like unhealthy, or just wasn't compatible, or like toxic as in like,
I mean,
you know, bad things went down. Not for me, but just.
Yeah, I guess all of the above. Was like the most memorable, like the one that you remember the most, like, oh my gosh, no, like for sure, like this is.
We were like talking about it. And it's been
Yeah.
Oh, when you're with.
I got mine, but I'll go last.
Oh.
I'll go last.
All right. I mean.
I don't know who's on here. Nah.
Well, none of my exes are on here because I had to send strings to them, so I'm like, no. Like,
We gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. I'm the one that's.
I want to start off the new year right.
This is us getting rid of the baggage for 2020. Let's talk about 2020. The most like like let's just clear it out for the next year. So we're kind of clearing out that baggage or whatever.
Clearing out the closet like Marshall Mathers.
Yeah.
are we still talking about relationships or?
Yeah, I think he's saying what's your most toxic relationship. You don't have to say names or go into detail. But what about it made is it the question? What about it made it toxic?
Yeah. We all had those crazy experiences, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know. Take a drink for it. So
I'm ready, but I want to make space for Josh and Jen to go.
I think I don't want to define it as toxic, but
Get it.
like I just want to think. I want to think of it as like maybe it's like I'm not regretting, but I'm just reflecting on what went wrong with the relationship. I'm thinking like, could I have been different? Could I have done better? Should I have done this better? Like, through 2020, I'm starting to like think like, okay, was it really that person's fault or was it our fault? Did we fail or did we make it fail? Did we try? Like, if he said hurtful things, like, was it because I made him say hurtful based on the situation? Like, I don't want to say it was toxic, but like, I'll just say the relationship just failed. And honestly, like, for each person I'm with, I'm feeling like, before I'm like, oh, I'll move on to the next. Someone told me once, like, I'm so sorry it didn't work out. I'm like, why are you sorry? There's another guy. But then it made me think, you know what? Because why am I like rooting to fail, right? Like, should I have made it work? Was it the other guy? Like, that's what I think about. I don't know if I could say toxic.
Okay.
Sorry, it wasn't really like a. I'm not gonna say they're toxic. Like, I think it just didn't work.
So you were the
Wait,
toxic.
hold-
So you were the toxic. I'm just, I'm just gonna.
Screw you.
Hey, but, you know, I think it's good that you're like putting a spotlight on.
I don't hate any of them. No, I hate it.
Yeah, hate's a strong word.
You're not sure if it's toxic, or are you saying that like?
I mean, I just started saying this
also,
word
like,
this year.
Parts of it that you think were really good. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's not mutually exclusive for there to be like pivotal and like meaningful, but like also toxic. Because like, I'll just say from my experience, right? Because I'll say like I had this like ex-girlfriend when like around out of high school, like my first year after graduating from high school, and then there's like and it was like my first girlfriend that I was like having like regular intimacy with, and kind of like exploring and like learning that part of my life, right? And think that like I think that was toxic because like when we decided to like not do that and just be friends, like the friendship like is like we were able to be civil, you know, like coexist. But like when we were like if I did like the whole breakup and like go back together thing, and that was like it was like a downward loop.
Ooh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Healthy.
So but like at the same time, I don't like regret it. You know what I mean? But like it was definitely toxic when we were together. Like we're obviously not compatible. I could look back now and say we were.
Okay.
I don't know if that applies to you. For me, that's how I look.
Mine was kind of similar, like early 2000s. So just kind of being best friends, and then having the lines blurred.
Oh.
And that it has to do with our topic of the day. Like, what are we? We never bothered to have that conversation because we were both, you know, teenagers. And so, yeah, it just got weird.
How long did it last for?
He was older and went off to college, and it was weird. That was a good year and a half of weird, awkward.
Oh, that's pretty long for that at that time. You know what I mean?
But it was like I need to talk to you every day. But that's not a need. Like, you don't need. But that was toxic because it felt like being around each other was what we needed to do. And it made people around us uncomfortable, and then, you know,
attached to the hip almost.
Huh?
Attached to the hip kind of thing.
Attached to the hip. So that's just toxic. You know, like the first love thing. Like, that was like.
Ooh. That's a good point.
Yeah, no, it's really like when you think that spending time is like breathing. That's how we acted like we're gonna
breathing.
It's not like, TJ, what do you want to do? It's like, no, babe, what do we want to do? So TJ, are you coming? No.
Yeah.
Oh, we are coming.
That's a tie back to the what are we conversation.
Yeah.
I like how you tied that back in. I saw what you did there, man.
So, like, you have to find it because let's be real. the friend zone is a motherfucker, and you don't know. Sometimes you don't know if you're in it or not. You
And
might
it's better to know than not know.
exactly. Not knowing can get you fucked up.
Yeah.
That part.
That's how
That part.
you get cut off real quick.
That part. That part.
So they're like, bye.
That is the one. That is the one. Yeah, man, Francis was a bitch, man. Like, especially when you really like somebody, it's just like, oh shit, they never saw me that way. Damn. You know what I mean? That hurts. It hurts.
Friend zone is yeah.
I went through, I think definitely if you followed me through the podcast, I went through different phases for sure. I went through the emotional phase where I was just like, oh man, fuck, this sucks. Love, what is it? Right? And then I went to like, man, F, you know, get money, right? I was just like, man, just do whatever, man. Fuck boy for life. Fuck boys for life. Right? Right? So like I went through different phases, and I'm glad this podcast kind of grounded me in a way where it's just like, oh, okay, all right. Hearing other people's stories like this. So I'm just like, yo, man, if you guys were to follow me through, I tell people when people are just tuning into my podcast, like, just don't go through season 2. Season 2 was like emotional chronicles. Like, it was just like, don't do season 1 either. I say season 3 and like 4, like, all right, go through those first. Don't go through the other ones. Of course, they don't listen. They go right to the other ones. So
That's what I was gonna do.
You're like Star Wars. You're like, start from episode 3. Episode 4.
Don't do the prequels.
People suck.
So would you say that the version of you that was hosting season 1, season 2?
Oh man, dude.
You don't want us to relive what you
I don't recommend it.
Yes.
I
I would
mean,
love to see this list in a bell, like to add that in there.
Kim said, "I'd love to hear your testimony on translucent growth, Dante."
Yes.
I want to get a,
Cloudy, like opaque, right? Opaque.
I want to get a quick shout out to Man and Bree and Jay Benitez. They're on my Twitch right now. Yo, what's up? I guess it's working through. Everything's cool, no buzzing. So shout outs to them. But yeah, man. Honestly, I tell you, like, for sure, Fuckboy Chronicles, like it was in effect. It was in full effect. Like, and then the women I had on there, the guest speakers, they loved them to death. They were just as bad. Like, they were like, yeah, man, I do the same shit too.
What year was that?
It was shit, man. It had to have been 2014, 2015.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah, man, yeah. And then my boy, the guy I had on there, Max Savage, he was like, oh man, it's all about relationships. So he didn't understand my way of going about it. I was like, oh man, like, this is bad. Like, people are going to, you guys sound just like fuck boys. Happy holidays to you. But yeah. But no, I think season 2 definitely opened up a little bit more different. Like, I had a little bit more emotional people on there. You know, I had some people who were sensitive. You know, the Renaissance Man was definitely like, he was, shout out to my boy, but he was like, oh yeah, man, you gotta understand the heartbreak shit.
Sorry, Kim said wait. I was like heartbreak.
Oop,
I was like,
oop,
oh yeah.
I didn't say it. Oop, he goes by a different name now.
Do you ever like do a revisit and listen to it?
You should.
Kim just said, I want to see Heartbreak Queen in these Fuckboy Chronicles.
It would be funny.
He goes by a different name, Kim. We don't call him that name anymore. We don't call him that anymore. How dare you? But yeah, I mean, you can listen to season 1, but it's, you know, we grew up, you know.
You do like a commentary, man, or like do like a revisit.
I don't want to revisit my season 1.
You should.
I don't want to reseason. I don't want to go back into that.
I remember like I would see like like little posts that I like made like 6 years ago. I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I broadcasted that.
Dude, you had the different hair too, bro. Yeah, you had the shaved head, man.
Oh man, yeah.
Shit. But yeah,
Yeah, those old captions. Yeah. And
before people were like reblogging memes and stuff.
Yeah, like
Things I used to write back, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I said that with such conviction. Like I remember writing that thinking that was good. That was a good idea.
Yo, it may not have been that far away ago for me, but it was, it reminds you. Facebook reminds you
yeah.
the shit you did.
It really does.
It's like, ooh, that really posted that? Me cake standing. Me cake standing. That shouldn't be put up there. I shouldn't be reminded of those things.
I didn't realize how dangerous that question was.
What's up, Erica?
On your mind.
on your mind.
Yeah. So, okay, all right. I'll ask another question. Okay, I asked toxic question, right? We talked about catfishing, all that other stuff. What other question could we talk about? It's very, debatable. Or very, what's what I'm looking for?
Controversial.
What's the most weirdest date you guys ever been on?
I can't go first.
I'll go first. All right. So this was a Hinge date.
Oh,
In.
It started out great. I bought the deep dish pizza. Go ahead and eat. It was a great conversation. I'm saying it's weird because I'm crazy that it didn't go well. Deep dish pizza, kicked it. I don't know. How do y'all feel about first dates? Jumping in a car with someone.
I've done that a few times.
Okay.
I mean, before
I
COVID.
drove for 50 miles. Or how far do y'all think Fairfield is?
From you?
From San Francisco.
Oh yeah, that's like an hour and a half
Yeah, that's
at best. Hour 45.
Away from the city.
Yeah, depending where you're at in the city too.
Huh?
Depending where you're at in the city too.
Yeah. So we drove from. I'll give them a plug. The Apache on like Fillmore, and we drove to the Jelly Belly factory.
Mm.
Jelly Belly Factory.
And it was great. We were singing songs.
Adorable.
I put on the NSYNC.
NSYNC, yes.
I let her hear
Everybody, is that Backstreet Boys? I ain't sing.
that everybody.
Oh, that's Backstreet Boys.
That's Backstreet Boys.
It's called Bye Bye Bye. Where's the word?
Oh, okay. My bad.
You're good. No, and I'm saying it's weird because it went fucking amazing. It was great. We did the Jelly Belly tour, and she didn't want to hang out ever again. That's fucking weird.
Oh shit.
I can spend 3 hours with me. No, what's the word? No, like weird, awkward silences. Yeah. No,
Actually,
That's weird.
I mean, it is weird, but also sometimes people like when they get too close, they get scared.
That's true.
Oh, God,
That part.
that's scared of the voice. You're right.
She maybe it was the NSYNC that probably did it for her. She's like, oh, this is.
Dang.
Sounds too good.
She's
I
like,
agree.
oh, this is too much.
Deep dish pizza.
She's like, he's too perfect. He's too perfect.
Strings attached.
He's too perfect. I gotta get out. He's too perfect. This is not happening. The girls do that sometimes.
Yeah, no.
They be catty like
No
that.
strings attached.
Didn't do nothing. See, that's what I'm saying, man. You did all that. The normal situation would happen where someone's like, all right, I did what I did. Now let's go into bed. Like this is it. Like I did all this, but you didn't have anything to add to it. So it's like that's respect. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
My ex broke up with me after hiking Mount Diablo.
Yeah.
Damn.
Where was that comment written? Twitch?
Twitch.
Whew. After a hike? Can you type back and see what they say? So why do they theorize that happened?
I don't even know. He's Jay. Yeah. Jay, say something. Speak more about that.
Yeah, tell us more. Like
We're just nosy. We're just talking shit. We just here just like talking.
I like Kim's next question. Can we do that one next?
Kim ask a question.
In IG, what was the hardest thing you had to learn about yourself through dating?
Where do you see that?
That's on IG.
Can you see that?
Yeah, I didn't see that either. Where did you see that?
Y'all
All
got
right.
any horrible? What was the initial question?
Okay, yeah, let's ask that one.
Weird dates. Weirdest date.
No, yeah, let's ask. What
weird
Kim
date.
asked really good questions.
We're still on weirdest date. Okay.
No, we can go to Kim's. Let's go to Kim's.
Like, let's do that one. Let's do that one. All right, we'll do that one. You want to
Kim adds like so much more empowerment on her questions. Like it's like, oh, she thinks this through, right?
She capitalized that.
She's good at this, man. Like I don't want to miss that. So what was the question again?
I didn't even see the question.
What was the hardest thing?
Learn about yourself through dating.
Oh, boundaries for me for sure.
Ooh.
I was too accepting of too many things, and I just didn't. You know what I mean, boundaries. Like it was like I need to know who I was as a person. That can't. I mean, it's not bad to not change, but it's good to kind of like you can't be accepting of everything, right? You have to be like, okay, they have to accept me for this, right? That was a big one for me, boundaries wise. Yeah, I learned a lot from that. It made these very like what Josh talked about earlier about boundaries. That was a big one for me because it just happened. 2020. Hashtag 2020. So Heidi said boundaries is a great one. Questions.
Okay, I have. I'm gonna.
Someone say
It's
Kim.
kind of stupid, but from the dates I had, like some of them I turned into friends with them, and then I'm like, what was it that you wouldn't date me anymore? They're like, honestly, Charlie, you just moved too fast. Not sleeping, but just like I kissed on the first date, and like the guy actually thought it was too fast. And I was like, oh, okay.
Slow down.
On the first date, it's wrong to kiss on the first date. I'm gonna ask all three of you, because all three of you are boys. I kissed on the first date. I made the move. The guy didn't. I did.
I'm sorry, I saw a comment. Who said, I learned that everyone likes shrooms on a date.
Not everyone. Not everyone likes shrooms. That's hella fun.
So to add on, we had a good time too. I'm like, what the hell? He's talking about the Mount Diablo.
Yeah.
I bought one of my ex's shoes. She put them on, then walked out of my life. Buying my partner's shoes is a curse for me. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you, Matt. That's some real shit.
They say that's I was told that was bad luck.
Not Jordans. Shit, you can't.
Oh, is it because they can walk out of your life kind of thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah. So like if you ever, but there's a way to negate it, right?
That's the actual superstition?
Someone and like also like little things like
That's some
you
crazy
ever
shit.
give, like a wallet or a purse for that. You put like at least like $1 or something.
Oh, someone said, yeah, Heidi said you're supposed to put $1 in it. Yeah, she mentioned that. Yeah, is that like a Filipino superstition or just?
Filipino thing?
I don't know if I want to be like politically. I don't want to, be politically incorrect or trigger anybody.
Filipino thing? I didn't know that.
Josh, are you Filipino?
Yeah.
Filipino thing? Filipino.
Are you Filipino, Josh? I didn't know that. I never knew. With that full ass goatee, come on, bruh. Come on.
I want to go back to Jen. I don't want to ignore Jenna Lee's question.
Oh.
Is it?
But yeah, no, but really, kiss on the first date. The guys thought I was moving too fast.
Where were your hands when you kissed him?
Well, I was already in my car. Nowhere. I was just sitting.
Your hands were just to yourself?
Yeah. Every time. I always lean in, because I'm always like kind of buzzed.
You're treating these men like dogs.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. This person thought you were too aggressive.
Yes, for kissing. Is
I'm
that really aggressive?
I'm okay with first night kissing.
Okay.
But it all depends. Like, were you vibing? Like, did you read it wrong? We
were laughing a lot, and we were arm to arm.
Was there an awkward lean in by either of you?
He leaned in to hug me, and then I kissed.
Did he kiss back?
Yeah.
That's very.
And then he told me that, like, later on, because we were friends after, He was like, "Well, I didn't want to seem like a bitch." Not kiss you. Like a little bitch for like not like going with it and like pull back as a dude. It's like, oh, okay.
But you made the move.
Yeah.
That guy's interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
No, because
Yeah,
like,
everyone has their own
told me that
pace.
before.
Every guy has their own pace. I mean, I'm sure everyone has their own. I'm not knocking anybody, and they're not ready for that kind of interaction. So
It's just a kiss.
yeah, it was too much.
It's not like I was putting out or anything.
Did you like grab him by his neck, like, come here, like,
Did you grab his hair?
grab him by his shirt, like Corey Topanga, like Boy Meets World? Did you do that?
Oh, maybe he ironed his shirt that day. You know?
Did you do that? You might be a little too aggressive for the man. He's like, I've
So
never.
that's what I learned from dating, just to not going to any.
She
So
said,
you're
haha,
never
girl.
gonna make the first move.
Just
Nope, not anymore.
Don't let him ruin your energy.
That's a trauma.
Don't do that. Don't let him have that much power.
No, but then that's what I learned because like 3 guys said that to me before, and they're like really nice guys, and I'm just like, God
So
damn,
stop dating. You need a bad boy.
who has a leather jacket, rides a motorcycle on the sunset. Like, I don't care.
And he doesn't finish the cigarette. He just takes a puff.
You need a bad
He
boy.
looks like Roger from like fucking Doug, like blue jeans, like boots.
You're Roger Klotz in your life.
Kim, that's why, because they're nice guys.
Yeah, you need your Roger Klutz.
For the nice guys,
A bully,
the bad boys.
very like tough.
These nice guys.
Oh, people are laughing on the Twitch at Doug. Yo, Roger Klotz, bro, like he was a bad boy. Like he had a fucking leather jacket, fucking blue jeans, slick back hair. Who could question that?
Nice guy.
He definitely was not a nice guy. Roger Klutz was not a nice guy. You know what I mean? He was not a nice guy. Roger was not. He was an asshole. He did it for the sport of it. That's the bad part about it. You need yourself someone like that in your life. You don't need a Doug Funny. You need a Roger Klotz.
My takeaway from this is 8 bad guys.
Bad boys.
Bad boys. It's 2020.
Bad boys for life.
I'd be 2021. Okay, that's
Bad
my
boys
new
for
year.
life.
Bad boys.
That's my goal next year.
Bad boys forever. Forever. We can't go nowhere. We ain't go nowhere. We can't stop us. We bad boys for life. Kim said you need a gentleman in the streets and a freak in the sheets.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yo, Kim, girl, what you mean?
Keep it up.
Girl? Kim? Come on, Kim. He said bad boys for life. Yo, that's the theme of today. This is screw the whole, like, what are we? Bad boys for life. That's we're stopping the whole thing. Bad boys for life. Like, that's what we got to go about. Ride a motorcycle, leather jacket in the sunset.
I'll rock the eye.
I'm gonna get it. This is our goal, guys. We got to get ourselves a motorcycle, like, and get our leather jackets. Like, that's the only way. It seems to work. Oh man. So moving on to Kim's question that we really gotta ask. She asked us a legitimate question. Okay, she's been a big fan. She's been typing in, so I always make sure I catered. She actually, honestly, you know what? She's the only person who's been actually subscribing to my my Patreon. So I appreciate that, Kim. I appreciate that, Kim. She's putting in. You know what I mean? The whole Davalos.
The Delilah's daughter.
So we gotta answer that question. So what was the question?
TJ, what was it again?
Once again, what was the hardest thing? Can we put it in the chat?
Yeah. All right, I got
The
you.
hardest thing you had to learn about yourself through dating.
I just said that.
What's the hardest thing you had to what?
Not make the first move.
Yes, I am not taking the first.
Oh, you had to learn. Okay.
I won't be aggressive.
Yeah, you have to slow down. You gotta pump the brakes.
Yeah, you got to be like Bobby Valentino. Slow down.
I gotta let the
Slow
guy lead. I
down.
gotta let the man lead.
I just want to
Not
get
always.
to know you.
I respect the fact that
22 hours.
Yo, come on, bro.
10 o'clock.
Come on, man.
It's not the cuckoo.
Yo,
You hear that?
I know Hui's about to do a live stream in a bit, so I'm not gonna try. I know he's probably gonna hop on probably late because I know he ain't hopping on at 10 o'clock. But Hui, he's doing his live stream on Twitch, so I'll probably anyone on Twitch, I'll raid you guys on there if you guys want to stick in. I'll raid you guys into Hui's DJ set. I don't think he started yet though. He probably
Is it moisture check night?
yeah, moist. It's a Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Yeah.
Moisture check.
Yeah. He'll start late. I don't.
Oh, you know what it
Oh, you don't know. You don't know what it means. Moisture check.
I'm so not cool.
is. This aggressive. You know what moisture check is.
It's the reason why you went in for the move.
Corn dog. All right, Josh, you want to answer Kim's question?
Okay,
Poor Kim.
The hardest thing that I had to learn about myself dating was taking accountability for not forcing established.
Man, you took my shit, man. Right out of my page, my book. I just went. I took yours.
I'm
I took
building off of Dante, like you know.
That was a big one.
Like, that was the hardest thing, like because you know, like I feel like for me, I went through a thing where like I like kind of knowingly went into something that was uncomfortable, so like I already had a rocky foundation, so like I shouldn't have been surprised, like when things got tested, like, kind of already knew that I was uncomfortable, you know. And then like I kind of just taking ownership of like the good and the bad, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then using that to come from like a place of power to be present, like respond appropriately to the situation.
That works.
I'm gonna do this all night, man. People can get sick of me. My roommates are like, man, goddamn horn, shit. God damn it, we here all night. But yeah, that was a big one for me. I think Josh and I we had that conversation this year. I think that was a big one we kind of reflected on, you know. So, but
Yeah.
TJ, what did you answer the question?
No, not really. No, I didn't. But I've been thinking about it and also listening. I think the biggest thing for me is just learning that I have the ability to absolutely be crazy about it. I've operated my life in a way where I'm really guarded. My circle is really small, and so that was the hardest thing to learn about myself. That I can actually get lost, get really like, and when I love. That's something that I need to take control of.
Ooh.
That was hard for me to realize because I'm pretty, for those that, you know, pay attention to how I move, I'm guarded and it sucks. But there's a reason, like it's the vulnerability.
Yeah.
And not wanting to put myself out there. Like that's why, like, you know, honestly, and I'll go back to what I said last session. When I was high as fuck by myself for 6 hours, I was like, why am I 30-something and without a family? Because I don't let myself get or be vulnerable.
Yeah.
So I'm very in tune with that. And I think that's the biggest thing, though, that I could actually be crazy for someone. But I need to find a way where it's healthy and that person also wants the attention and the love that I would like to give.
That's respect, man. Honestly, that can be a huge challenge when you really love hard, man, because you totally invest into somebody, and it's like, yo, and then and some people don't really. I'm not saying they don't appreciate it, but they're just maybe they're not used to it, right? Or maybe They just don't know, right? I've seen people who just go like boom, full tilt, like bam, right? I'm the opposite of that, but it's like, yo, when I see someone else do that, I'm like, yo, I'm being honest. I'm like, it's hard for me to, but I get it. Like, I get why you could be so guarded up because you've loved so hard. Like, dude, I've done this before. It's the same shit. They're gonna do this shit. Okay, whatever. So like, I understand. Like, I'm understanding a little bit more about a lot of people who do love hard. So, you know, it's definitely a challenge, like for sure, on both ends. For someone who doesn't and someone who does. Yeah. Yeah. You know?
Okay, next question.
Kim left.
You left?
Kim, nah, she probably went to go join Heat stream. I don't know if she's still here. She might be still here.
Alright, well, I gotta sign off, guys. It was really fun
Whatever, Josh.
talking up with y'all.
Whatever, Josh.
Good seeing you. I'm glad you're doing good. Stay safe, and thank you for what you do.
What did he do? What does he do?
He works in the hospital.
I'm just
Dang.
Thank you, guys.
Dang, Josh for everything. Dang. I'm a lot for Josh.
He said,
Dang.
what does he do?
Kim's still here.
Oh man, it's so fun. I'm just talking shit. I need to stop. I'm
Ooh, TJ, I'm gonna ask you this question. Won't apply to Dante. But TJ, how many times you been in love?
Oh shit. Twice.
Are you still friends with them?
No.
No, not at all. I'm just curious.
No, I'm not.
No, did it end badly? This is just asking personally. I think.
Yeah. No, not badly, but not what one would prefer. But that's the whole, and that's why. What are we?
Mm-hmm.
You have to define that shit, or else someone's gonna feel uncomfortable, alienated, and possibly upset if you're not on the same.
Yep. Completely agree.
The shit gets awkward if someone is definitely giving a lot more in regards to the balance.
Ooh, like the 80-20? That 80-20 rule?
Well, you want 50-50, but if it feels like 80-20, then you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like
That makes sense.
it sucks, but you know that's the gamble, right? Like, being the first to like say, hey, we should be a thing. If you're not sure, if you're in the friend zone without knowing that you're in the friend zone,
Mm-hmm.
you could lose that person, right? That's the gamble. Because you're either with someone or you're not.
That's the whole point of dating, right? Taking that risk so that you can find that lifelong partner.
Yeah,
That's the risk, right?
If that's what you want and that's what they want, for sure. But yeah, that's the risk. It's being vulnerable and experience the discomfort of putting yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That's the risk taking because you're risking the friendship.
Ooh, yeah. I did that actually with one of my relationships. I risked the friendship. And we're not even together anymore. I mean, he's happily married with kids and we're cool, but yeah.
But that was the gamble because you got to make sure someone's actually on the page.
Kim says she's still here, but she's about to go. Yeah.
Yep. I didn't even know it's been an hour already.
No, it hasn't been an hour, has it?
Yeah, it's like 10.
Did we start? Well, we started at like 9 something. But no, this is good. This is good. I already sent the raid to like people on Twitch, so I mean, all I have left is like YouTube.
I'm not tripping. This was fun.
Yeah, so
It was.
it was good, man. It's good to have a conversation, especially when you're like kind of under influence.
I'm a little buzzed right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
Y'all were drunk?
A little
dude.
bit. Not drunk, just kind of buzzed.
I wish I could get drunk.
You're not buzzed? Oh.
Shit.
Alcohol doesn't work on me anymore.
Damn.
Oh, it does on me because I barely drink.
I think what got me was probably would be Four Loko. I was drinking that for a minute.
On purpose?
Yeah.
On here or like?
That's so sugary.
It was the worst decision.
You better check for diabetes.
Diabetes. Yo, okay. So here's the thing. okay, I drink Jameson, I drink other liquor, and I don't get any. I get hella hangovers from it, but from Four Local, I don't get a hangover.
Mm.
It's crazy. Like I'm just like, yo, am I like something wrong with me? Like, am I gonna
What's the
die?
alcohol content on
14%?
14?
Yeah,
It's so sugary. That's why, yeah.
but it don't get me. Like, it don't. I mean, like I drink Jameson, I'm like, man, I feel like crap, man. Hennessy, like I don't. I stay away from Hennessy, but like,
There's no alcohol in those, right?
oh yeah, Jameson. Actually, I was taking straight shots when I was doing this podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, people saw me on the thing. I was sitting there just.
And that's okay.
They were looking at me like, is he drinking? I'm like, nah, I'm just, just chilling. Just chilling.
Actually, I had to have a drink. Like, I just want to be like at ease when I do this podcast. I'm like, I just want to feel comfortable. Not sure.
I mean, I think it's kind of good. I mean, it's getting to the end of the year. I think we kind of have to, I know we're going to start getting into that grinding phase once we start going to next year. So, I mean, we just kind of taking it easy.
The what phase?
The grinding phase. We're going to start going to like work. I mean, for me, I don't know about you guys, but like, I know for sure you're still, I mean, as a teacher, you're still doing things like, oh, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, no, it's all virtual.
yeah.
And it's all awkward because the kids don't go on camera.
They don't?
Oh, we're talking. I mean, I think I work with high schoolers, so elementary schoolers, they found a system where you can tell the families, hey, put your kid on. Right? I'm sure you might have that experience, or have that option. High schoolers, you can't tell them shit. So we're talking to names a lot of it.
Oh, wow.
Just their name. So, but yeah, still technically working. I'm not going back in the building though until next school year.
Yeah, next school year. Yeah.
Cool. Because I know that high schoolers just wear the mask as a chin.
Dang.
Them kids don't believe it, man.
No.
Imagine being a kid in this situation. Like, how, if we didn't have the technology we had now, like, what, I mean, if this happened when we were kids, like, what would we do?
Okay, so you're talking about us as high schoolers, and we had to do virtual learning.
Yeah. We wouldn't, I don't think we would have, I don't think I would have took it serious.
No one, no. And I've admitted that to my high schoolers.
Yeah.
No, I would have been bad at it.
Yeah. I've been like, yo, I'm not going to go on a computer all day.
And for us, yeah, it's a lot of, Dreamcast was hot.
Oh, it was.
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast, N64, the Super. I was just telling somebody about Super Smash Brothers, yo.
I
Like,
was busy.
yo,
Busy.
GoldenEye.
If this is 2002, 2003, I would not have been good at this. And we didn't have video conferencing back then.
Yeah, I was like, was that even existent?
No.
Well, no, there was no video really, unless you had like the little video camera. I don't even know that existed back then.
No, there was something like that, but it wasn't like Zoom wouldn't have been a thing, right? This
No.
would have been hella slow and hella choppy. And,
Oh my god, dial up.
yeah, dial up shit.
I forgot
AOL.
about that.
It wouldn't have been, Yeah, I agree, Dante. We would have been bad at it.
It would have been, I'm looking at them like, I had too much stuff to do. Like, as a kid, you know what I mean? Like, these kids, like, I mean, I'm not saying all kids, but like, my nephew for sure, he already has too much stuff to do. And he's doing things. He's got friends online. Yeah, I got my friends online. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, oh, we play, what's this game? My niece plays Roblox.
Yeah.
And then these kids watch like stuff on Twitch. They watch stuff on YouTube. They watch people play video games on these games. They just watch people play video games. And, oh yeah. This is the glitch right here. I'm playing with my nephew. I'm like, man, this kid's good, man. He's finding all the glitches, I mean, we knew that too, but we had to figure that out some kind of way. We didn't have YouTube. You know what I mean?
I know for a fact most of the kids that aren't on camera, one, their phone is in their hand. Two, there's video games on.
They're playing video games, more
They're
likely.
playing fucking video
Yeah, they're playing video
the
games.
best gamers in the world.
They are.
And they're hella good at 2K.
They
That's a good point, because it's not like you can track them. Like, the only thing you can
Can't.
track is when they do their assignments, but they couldn't even do that offline.
yeah.
Yeah, the Google Classroom's the tool they're using, but it's still like, all right, but they're fucking bad at deadline.
That's crazy. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, anyway.
That's crazy, man. Yeah. Aw. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's the bedtime. It's the bedtime.
Present.
She's ready. She's ready. These kids are ready. But I don't want to keep too much of you guys' time, man. I know you guys got stuff to do, man. But
I ain't got shit to do. I can do this. No, I was kidding. What am I gonna do? Yeah.
but no,
This is fun. Open door policy for me. If you need me, I will be here.
for sure. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I can't wait for you to get on your podcast, man. You know what I mean? If you ever,
Dude, I don't know if I'm ever. I'm gonna have to do it solo.
hey,
I've been waiting for centuries for this person.
it's hard to find it. It's hard. I had like 3 or 4 different like Jen knows how many like co speakers I had.
Oh, yeah.
I went through a
Sorry.
lot.
What does that look like? What do you mean? Too many to?
It's just like you have somebody in the beginning. I had someone in the beginning. He's still around,
Yeah.
but then he kind of slipped
Max, you
out.
mean?
Max, and then
Yeah.
at the end of the day, a co-host going to do so much. It's really up to the main host to really push to drive it. Like, to be honest, because they're only going to do so much if they haven't started themselves. They're going to be like, okay, cool, whatever, I'll hop in. It's like a part-time job for them. But like for podcasters, it's like we're full on till. We're like, yo, this is it. This is something I want to do. I invest in all the equipment and everything, but it's just like, you know what I mean? It's so hard. You're going to eventually do more than your co-host for sure. Like that's a given. So I'm surprised Heidi didn't want to do it with you. That's weird. She'd be good.
She'd be good, and I've told her that.
Yeah, you guys have a good vibe.
You guys have a hella good
together.
energy,
Karaoke
bro.
in the car.
You guys are fucking hella good energy, dude.
We
Like,
have a great time, but I think for her, I don't necessarily like the sound of her voice.
Why?
You'd have to.
she ain't live right now, right? She ain't online.
She could. I hope she hears this. Yeah, you're playing. People know that you can do podcasts.
Yeah, you can totally do it.
Damn, I was like, shit. You want to say that on here? When she's
I'll say it.
Just to make her do it. It's like, hey, get on.
I'm not
Get
gonna
on.
do it. I want someone who actually wants to do it. I don't think she wants to do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
She doesn't have the passion to do it. Yeah.
You gotta wanna be. Yeah, you gotta wanna talk. I don't think she wants.
Yeah.
Like, I've been writing. Been working on like little short films and stuff.
Yeah.
I want Heidi to act so bad. Like, I've been trying to manage her. She just doesn't.
You can't manage Heidi.
She wanna shine.
She's a free thinker.
She's a free spirit.
She's a free spirit,
She
man.
doesn't wanna listen.
Yeah, you can't try to tell her to do that. She has to want to
She's
do it,
on
right?
right now in the IG live.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
She is. Sorry, Heidi.
But you know what? I think it's hard to find.
It's out of love.
Because for Dante, like, I know he wants a co-host, but it's more of like the commitment to be there. I was telling Dante he should just keep having guest speakers, just because it's hard to like time with someone's schedule.
Yeah,
It's hard. It's hard.
I'm getting in trouble. I'm
Talking so much shit.
Heidi.
What's up, Heidi? We love you.
You want to do a podcast or?
Who? You asking her?
Oh, did TJ come on?
Oh no, I'm right here.
Okay, I was about to. I'm like, where'd you go?
Equivalent. That was me hiding.
Oh,
Damn, you hella put her out there too. She was like, I was like, I wanted to hear. I'm like, are you sure?
Oh, she doesn't know what to do with her hand. Okay, got it. You like Ricky Bobby.
Shake and bake.
Take a bake. I don't know to put my hand. He did a really good job.
I'm like Ricky Bobby on camera. He said she's like Ricky Bobby. Well, I mean, honestly, it's the dynamic you guys have. That's the most important part. I think you guys have an awesome dynamic. That's what I see when I see you guys do things together. That's awesome. Shit. I want to say a lot of people don't have that. A lot of co-hosts do not have it.
Are you hearing this, Hides?
Heidi, do it. I would love to see you.
Coming
on.
from a person who's been doing podcasts for 4 years, I can tell you that. That's the most important part. Is
Oh, she said maybe.
She needs
Dude,
to,
Heidi,
she
I'm
needs to be
telling you,
good.
I'm drinking so I could do this.
yeah, I'm just saying, Heidi.
I'm drinking and it makes
Don't-
you comfortable.
Coming from a podcast,
Heidi. Intervention.
I'm just saying. I seen I've been to so many podcast conventions now. Like I've been like so induced with the
They got
podcast community.
conventions?
They got conventions, bruh. I get free tickets to it because the platforms I use, I market them, and they just give me free tickets to the podcast. So, yeah. That's why I went to Orlando. I had a free tickets for that one when I went to Orlando. Yeah. I know. I'm just podcast community is an amazing community. It's cool, man. It's dope as fuck. Like they got a big Wednesday meet, or not now, but back in the day in the city, they used to have a meetup like every Tuesday, a podcast meeting, and it was used to be a hell of people you could talk to. But yeah, man, it's dope, man. If you get a podcast, it's good, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's the killer right now. I think more people are more. I know someone who's in journalists, but it's like podcasts is people listen more to podcasters than they do like the news. I know it's sad to say, right? We listen to Joe Rogan podcast more than anything. I listen to Joe Rogan, but it's just like, yo, his stuff he says is like, I can listen to him. I don't need to listen to news, right? But yeah, man, have a conversation with Heidi, man. She'd be down, I'm sure.
I hope. And I just hope she doesn't know how to do this.
That's the best way. Call it alcohol and coffee. You have coffee, she has alcohol. Yeah, coffee and fucking alcohol. Shit. Coffee. I just honestly, when I came with the name, I just sat here. Why date? That was it. I didn't write out anything like, oh, this is the names I want to call. I was like, oh, this is why date. Like, I have zero. I just go whatever I feel. That's bad for me. Yeah, but no, it's good, man. I love it. Keep doing it, man. Do it. I encourage you, man. I'll support. I might not be a huge shorts, but I support.
No, I'll take anything.
Yeah.
I think, especially as long as I'm stuck inside, if I'm not gonna have my, I don't know. I made a mistake by not trying stand-up comedy.
Oh,
So good at it.
yeah, you would have
That's
been
the problem.
So good at
too good.
That's something that I like need to sit with. Like, why did I never try? But
you do for
yeah, but what is that? I don't know if I'd appreciate that. But podcasts are fun.
They're fun.
Shit and honest is fun, and you might attest this, you might agree, could be possibly very, very therapeutic.
It is. A lot of my friends tell me like, yo, this has helped me so much. Like I heard people's testimonials. Like what? Jen just said you just texted me just earlier. You enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So enjoy being on it, man. Like it's fun. You were shy about coming on.
because I didn't know what to
No, it's cool, man. I gotta tell you, it's like we got chill vibes here. You gotta create the like culture, man. That's important too. But
yeah, this is different.
I had a lot of black people in there.
Season 3 people.
Season 4.
Well, I gotta listen.
Season 4 is a little.
Listen, TJ. It gets out of context and it gets really like it's dirty.
There's nothing wrong with some dirt.
Yeah.
No, there isn't. But
There's
it
like
just naturally turns
sexual
dirty.
sexual pleasures.
Yeah. The person
Yeah.
who said I don't like black women.
Yeah, well, that was like the iceberg of what we really heard. That was like there's more deeper stuff that happened than that.
They don't like dark skinned people.
I don't like dark skinned people. Like literally told me, I was like, yo, you can't say that in front of a dark skinned woman. And to a dark skinned woman, she was Ghanaian. She was from Ghana. She was African. Like,
Oh.
you can't say that kind of shit to a dark.
Read the room.
She's,
No.
oh, you can't say that to her.
What I do respect in this person's defense, speaking your truth.
Yeah.
But the room,
It comes with a price.
it comes with a price, and you need to be prepared to defend yourself because if the way, and I'm gonna find this episode. I'm gonna find this one. This was the interracial dating one.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna hear it because the tone is important. And Tone is everything.
No, do it, man.
I'm gonna listen to it.
It's gonna be out. Let me know. It's season 5 hopefully doesn't turn out the same way, dude. Oh, what's up? What's up, G?
Well, no, and I think I don't know, because we got to think about this climate, right? You can get canceled real quick.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
What did you say? What did you say? Oh shit. Right.
exactly, and that's in that. But here, like y'all probably know this. Like for DJs, have that dilemma of, okay, this person did some stupid shit, but I still play them, right?
Oh.
So R. Kelly is the one that I absolutely thought that's an easy decision. We have too much information.
Yeah.
Yes, the music's good,
Oh God, yes.
but I will not go in public when shit's open and play.
Nope.
R. Kelly.
You cannot play R. Kelly. You cannot.
No.
Like as a DJ, there's certain rules. I mean, Kanye West might get away with it, but for sure, R. Kelly is like.
I'm on the fence. He did not make any of my mixes from March through.
But he hasn't really made some like crazy big hitters for me. I mean,
No, he's fucking amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you have the dilemma of,
Do you want to play him?
compartmentalizing this person and saying, okay, he said that stupid shit about slavery.
Slavery is a
but
choice.
Through the wire is fire.
I mean, we're looking back. We're talking about like old school Kanye West. You're bringing up like
Okay, do you differentiate
college dropout.
old Kanye?
Old Kanye West is like phenomenal. We can't.
Okay. So you're okay. So if you
I'd
would
love to hear
green
this.
light to 2004 Kanye.
You mean
I love.
the college dropout album?
Yeah, I mean, like you can't. That was my favorite album. Like in 2004, that was it.
Classic.
And then what? Graduation.
Yeah.
Like those are good.
But
No, and late registration too.
Oh, late registration.
Pablo Kanye.
I mean, then
TMZ Kanye.
he's.
Those two different people.
There are two different people. He was different ever since his mom passed away. When he came with the 808 and Heartbreak. 808 and Heartbreak was like the one where he was like, yo, he's different. That was a turning point for me because after that he started doing Yeezy, and then he started doing a whole bunch of other like albums. But I do like his Jesus King though. That was kind of bringing back like a little bit of the old feel. It's gospel, but it was like the old feel like Kanye West is doing like certain things, like certain songs.
Your approach, it's infusing your music with soul.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
A gospel choir.
after Coachella. He did that after Baychilla. Sorry, he did it after Beyonce's Coachella, and he did that after. That was the big turning point of the Coachella, like plus the Tupac. But like, after that was like with Beyonce. Beyonce was like the big one, right? And he did the gospel after, like the whole Sunday service. So I mean, I can't fault him for that, but like, since he says something, you just don't talk, because he's been like that since like for a minute. He said certain things. Oh yeah, George Bush doesn't like black people. Like, all right, shit. He's just saying whatever the fuck he wants to say. Whatever side he's whatever side, he don't care. He's like, okay, he just says whatever the fuck he wants to say. All right, this is Kanye.
Respect that. I respect that.
But yeah, that one was like hella funny. R. Kelly fucked up bad.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh,
Bad.
God.
He's
Thing on Netflix.
motherfucker had a dungeon. Like what the who? How do you find the time for this in Chicago?
Yeah, but it was the norm for
What
him.
did he do? I need help. And he remember he flipped out on the I didn't know. He started tripping out. Y'all trying to drown me.
Yeah, that interview was hella fun.
Y'all trying to kill me.
Oh,
Yeah, it was good.
I was like, when I saw that the interview, I was like, oh, he's at his turning point.
Helicopter. He said something about a helicopter.
He said something about a helicopter, and he said, y'all motherfuckers trying to kill me. He started flipping out.
He just wanted to victimize
I'm taking this shit.
And he died.
Oh man, that was like, okay, this is R. Kelly's breaking point. He's at his breaking point. He can't get away this time. The golden shower, all that shit he did. This for sure. He's like, nah.
No.
I still use that meme though. When my team loses, I use that meme. Like, you trying to kill me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not playing on R. Kelly, that's for sure.
No, we're not.
Nah.
Read the room.
Yeah, no. They'll be like, people are gonna hear "Step in the Name of Love." They're gonna be like, "There ain't nobody stepping on the name of love with R. Kelly."
Banger, but now you can't do that anymore.
They're not playing. They're not, you know. But yeah, no. I there's certain rules of DJing. I think that's for sure is not a playlist for sure. Yeah, I don't even think I would play like Kanye was. Like I would play like, you know what I mean, ratchet shit before anything. Tory Lanez? Oh, I wouldn't play Tory Lanez. He shot my girl Meg Thee Stallion in the foot, man. He can't be doing that. He can't be shooting my girl Meg Thee Stallion. He can't.
You know why? Did he ever say why he shot her in the foot?
Man, he's short man syndrome, man. I don't know,
He was
man.
just mad because she's more famous.
Yeah, probably. Tory. I mean, you can't shoot my girl like that, man. Damn. She almost couldn't even walk. She was close to her Achilles tendon, man. That could have took her out. She wouldn't be able to do nothing. Nah, you can't do my girl Meg Thee Stallion like that. Mm-mm. Yeah, Tory Lanez is tripping for that. I ain't played no Tory Lanez music since. Yeah, they had an argument in the car.
Dante? What you pouring there?
It's saying eggnog.
What's still the eggnog?
Yeah, they're having an argument in the car or something like that.
That's what it was.
But as a rule, I don't know how all states are, but like he had the gun in his glove compartment.
Oh.
Yeah, shot a girl in the foot. In certain states, you cannot carry that shit inside your glove compartment. So he's already fucked up already. So I'm like, man, yeah, I won't play Tory Lanez. I don't know any Tory Lanez music anyway. I never even play his songs.
I'm sorry, I don't know who that is.
Oh, you look it up, Tory Lanez.
He's really good, but he shoots people in the feet.
Yeah,
But is which genre of music is this?
trap,
Rhythm and blues.
R&B.
R&B?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, trap R&B. Yeah, no, I can't be. Yeah, Tory Lanez is definitely a no for me just because, Meg Thee Stallion. But, hey, I don't know. I'll play the shit out of Meg Thee Stallion, though. My girl, man.
Of course you do.
Yeah. But, yeah, man. I don't know if we didn't even talk about dating. We just talk about whatever. I appreciate Heidi's actually still in here.
I think you should just join in the Zoom.
Yeah, Heidi. Go on camera.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know if the IG might end my live stream, though.
She left.
Did she?
No, she probably said.
There's 4 people still in, so I don't know who's still in. It might be my.
Me. I'm one of them.
Oh no, it's 2 of us and her.
Oh man,
She
sorry.
said no.
So, thanks for letting me.
Alrighty.
Thanks for letting me feel great knowing that you guys are just on the like. You could have lied to me. Oh yeah, that's 4 people. People are still in. This is you guys.
Oh no, be honest.
Oh, it's just us 2 plus her. I'm like, plus me. I guess that makes 4. So it's just
Well,
Heidi's the only one.
let me spin a bunch of hearts then.
Don't even do it. Don't patronize me. It's kind of late though. People are probably just tapping in and leaving. So
It's late tomorrow. It's 30. It's like,
she said no. She said no. Heidi, you better get on this man's podcast. I'm telling you. I want
yes,
to tap
I
in.
agree.
Telling you.
I know. Stop playing.
Superstars
Stop.
right now.
Stop capping. Stop capping.
Superstars.
I can do it. Heidi can definitely do it.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Definitely do it.
You're a 5-tool player.
You're like, I can't think of a sports player who's Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson.
I'm married to Sierra.
You're the Russell Wilson
Yeah,
of the
he's-
podcast.
Yeah, come on.
Run,
You know.
Bro.
You know, Steph Curry. I don't know. You know, Kevin Durant. She, Kate. Yeah. Kyrie Irving.
Kind of funny.
Kyrie Irving. More like a Kyrie Irving. Yeah.
He's a Kelly Oubre.
Kelly Oubre. Why you hitting my boy Kelly, man? Come on.
You watched the game?
I did.
Did you see what he did?
Yeah, I did.
Or didn't do? You don't want to talk about sports? All right. You know, and I'm not saying that Wiggins and Oubre need to give us Klay Thompson points.
You can't give that to him. You can't expect him to. I can expect Wiggins maybe. Kelly.
No, I don't think it's fair. Wiggins has never. There's a reason why he's considered a bust.
Damn.
But my point is, when we watch these games, and I'm gonna be very, and I know that I was panicking, I was upset, I was on Twitter talking shit, because the reality is, once Klay gets injured, you need Steph to feel like the people around him, are gonna help him out.
Yeah.
I was watching that game yesterday.
He had a bad shooting
It looked
percentage.
like he had help.
Yeah. No, he had a really bad shooting percentage too. I was surprised. I was like, what? He missing? Why is Wiggins putting up better board than he is right now? Yeah, he's just not. He's not feeling. What's up?
But that's the issue. Like here, and what I will say about Kelly, he should never have another 6-point game.
No.
If you're gonna play 25 minutes in this game and start, we need more than 6 points, bro.
Yeah.
The fact that Michael Mulder
And
scored more points.
and you're forgetting the fines that Warriors are taking. The hits are taking financially. They're taking a huge hit.
He's worth the signing of him or the trade, $90 million, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot more money than we're paying, but that's too much for you to not give us. Give us fucking 20, bro.
Yeah.
We had 18 last year.
And they're paying the NBA every dollar for every million that they're going over their salary cap. Yeah. They're taking a hit. Like, hopefully it's a better financial.
More Kelly and Heidi. Kelly and Heidi, we both need more.
Come on, Heidi.
Step up. Don't be a Kelly Oubre.
Come on, Heidi.
Tsunami Poppy.
Don't be a bus.
Don't be a bus.
Dang. I would push the horn right there.
Don't be a bus.
Was that too much? Was that too strong?
No.
As fun and honest.
I'm too mean. But yeah. She said, whoa. I'm sorry, Heidi.
You out, bro.
I'm sorry. It's the liquor. It's 2020.
It's the red wine and tequila.
Yeah, we always talking about you, Heidi. What you mean? You step away, we always talking about you. But yeah, no,
The last 20 minutes has been about Heidi.
Yeah, we haven't even been talking. We didn't even talk about. We didn't even talk about. We didn't even talk about dating.
The last 20 minutes has been about you.
We didn't even talk about dating. I don't know why I still have this on live on why I still on recording it. But hey, it's cool. It's post episode.
Content. I'm a rewatch.
We're supposed to talk about like dating stuff. Ask Dante a personal question.
I think it's time for me to wrap it up.
Dating question.
It's time for me to wrap up. It's time to wrap it up. You had your chance. Wrap it up. Done. End of the podcast.
Heidi said she wants to be on your next episode.
Huh?
Heidi said she wants to be on your next episode.
She said next time? Yeah, hop on. I'll invite her.
50-50.
Next episode will probably be about catfishing.
Heidi knows all about catfishing. She catfishes people all the time.
Yes.
Just kidding.
That's a good point.
You're a 10. You're
Like,
a 10.
if I had a dating app, I'm like, what if I put some really badass pictures of me, like from way back in the day where I look hella black, and then you see me, it's like, yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, it's not.
Yeah, Heidi doesn't go on those apps. It's beneath her. It's
Oh,
beneath her.
Heidi.
It's beneath her. It's like I could just go down the street and just, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I could if I want to, but you know, I just don't want to. Oh, we're talking shit. Sorry, Heidi. We're just messing. I'm just
Now
funny.
they want me. Let me ask him a personal question. It's all good.
Just ask it. See what he says.
No.
She said, "Stop."
Conscious. I won't put him on the spot.
Good.
Hmm?
Good. You shouldn't. No, I was just playing.
Go ahead.
Okay. What is the closest that you did in close? You didn't have to say the L word. What is the close? You don't even have to drop the L word. Just close to it.
When?
Have you ever?
I don't
Close to,
know.
so close to being loved. It's like, no.
That's happened a few times. I mean,
Really? Do tell, and I hope you're not lying either.
no, I mean it's kind of recently. I felt like I was in a serious situation with someone, and just I was like, oh no, like I feel like how TJ feels, like super like not picky, but we have a certain ideal partner in our mind, but they might not know, but we're just super picky. Yeah, I'm like that too. I'm like, oh man, she was close. She was close. She almost got it.
But could she have men if you didn't think twice about it?
No, I mean I thought it through. It just wasn't.
Do you think you would have been like that in the 80s?
Me.
No, dead serious. Cause here, and we're all in our 30s, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think generationally, like that's our problem. And this isn't bad. And there's no such thing as settling. We have so many options. And I think someone said it earlier. We have access to so many possibilities that
Yes.
it is numbing. And we're not going anywhere because we're always holding out for an ideal. That's why, like, I follow model sites on IG. At some point, why do I do this? I have no option. Like, I'm never gonna meet this.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. Just saying. I feel like if we were like from the 80s or pre-swiping and seeing what's out there,
Right?
we would be Buddha, and we wouldn't need this podcast.
Oh, we still gotta need this podcast. Yeah, we
Thank you.
We do. We wouldn't.
Nicely said, because everything would be organically and it wouldn't be like all this online BS. It would just be like straight up like,
That's
Cool
true.
with who's in front of us, right?
That's true.
We'd be cool with who's just in front of us.
That's true.
But we get to see too many people. I've seen too many bad ones.
mhm.
Spoiled, and I want one of my own.
Yeah. Oh.
Just saying.
That's
It's a gift and a
that's
curse,
facts.
This technology. It's a gift and a curse.
Ooh, nicely said. Nicely said. Very
Damn.
true.
Damn. You might have to that's the closer, TJ. Like I don't really have anything to
Nicely
say. Yeah, that was honestly, I'm not talking shit. Like, oh my god, that's kind of real. Like, it's some real shit.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Cause here, and I think about, not to keep going. Like, I think about my parents. They knew each other.
Yeah.
Easy pick.
Yeah.
We have
Comfortable.
baby. Here it is. Done. But now I got options. Condoms are better, etc.
Ooh, yeah, there's plan B now. Plan B
Yeah.
didn't exist back then.
Yeah, you can't just go, all right, I'll take the pill
There's
right
like
here.
a shot,
I
there's
saw
like all
a
these-
girl took it like it was Tic Tacs, man. She was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, just pop the pill. That's it. You don't need a prescription.
Oh,
It's
you-
just like $40 over the counter.
It's like, oh shit, popping like it's like nothing.
Mhm.
You can get at 7-Eleven.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's a weird time.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
We
crazy.
know too much. We know too much. We've seen too much. All right, I'm done.
Oh. All right, I need to stop talking shit. All right. But you know, yeah, man, I appreciate you guys coming on, man. This is good. It's a good conversation.
I had fun.
You know,
Thanks,
it
Dante.
gives me more motivation to do season 5 at some point. But you know.
Gabriel, let me know if you need any chicks.
Oh, so now you want to supply me with chicks? Like, what do you?
No, any females in the episode.
Oh.
No, not that. I meant like.
Now she does it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no. Like
Supply.
You know, help a homie out.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, hey man, like having like more women involved, it's like super helpful. Oh, Heidi's just winding down. She's listening. I appreciate you guys listening. I mean, I'm surprised you guys are listening this much. You know what I mean? Like,
see, Heidi, show a lot of love for TJ.
it was TJ.
Go
It was
do that
it was
podcast.
TJ. She wouldn't have gone on my podcast without TJ. I get it.
Heidi, I appreciate you. You're 10 out of 10.
Oh,
Ooh.
almighty family forever.
Oh,
For life.
for life. Not bad boys for life. Just
And not for life.
Yes.
yeah. But no, it's good, man. This is I like the post episode, so this is always my favorite. But
I liked both. I think they're both fun. I don't know.
I'm not gonna lie, Dante. This is a lot longer than what you normally do.
I know I'm surprised his IG's still going on.
Yeah. Like I thought it was like an hour.
Yeah, we're way over an hour.
We're way over.
We're way over an hour. I'm surprised his IG's still going on. Maybe it's a
Should
glitch.
be like midnight special.
Like this is a glitch for sure because this would have ended like this would have ended. I was like, why is it still going?
Good problem to have.
Well, hey, you know what? IG didn't fix it. I ain't tripping. If it's let me go longer than most people, than an hour, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll actually log on.
yeah. But yeah, no, we'll do it again. I'll try to do it again. You know,
Cool. Let me know. Open door. I'm stuck inside until summer.
summer, generally.
Summer? Is that when the school?
I think next year then. Either way, I'm inside until August.
That's true.
I'm always available.
Yeah. What's up, Bree? What's going on? People just not tapping in, man. I'm sorry. We're about to end it.
Yeah, I was thinking it's like getting hella late. I'm like,
I was like, why are these fools still up? But no. All right, guys. I'm gonna end it.
This is fun. Thank you.
The eggnog's definitely kicking me in at some point, so I'm gonna chill out before I get too crazy.
Love
All
it.
Good seeing you, TJ.
Pleasure. Take care.
right, guys.
Everyone say
Later.